Hi, this is Happy, the crafty chemist, and I have heard that next month is MerMay. And so I went through my books and looked for anything that had a mermaid in it for coloring. And I actually have quite a stack of them, so I was surprised. I actually bought this one thinking I didn't have very many mermaid pictures, so I could have something to color. So obviously I have a lot of mermaids that I can color in this book. I've recently discovered Lulu Mayo, and so I'm very excited for that. There's also a bunch of them in A Million Unicorns, and I have not colored in this book. I've actually colored one of my pages in my Lulu Mayo books, but I just bought them. I just decided that I needed to have them, and because they're just look at that, they're so cute, and I really enjoy. Oh, I think I must have just wanted to color this one. Sorry, no mermaids there. Unicorn mermaids. Another unicorn mermaid. More unicorn mermaids. More unicorn mermaids. Even more playing in a brass band. And I like this one playing the flute, because I was a flute player. So, yeah, I mean, it should have been a clue since there's a bunch of them on the cover. I think there is one in this Kawaii Kitties coloring book. Yeah, there's a page here of kitty mermaids. And I found a couple of images that I felt like in this Nightfall by Maria Trolley would work as mermaid pages. Oh, not that one. I have a few of them marked just so I can figure out what pages they are. So maybe there's just one in here. I figured this watery woman here was kind of like a mermaid. She definitely is underwater. So I think that's why I picked her out. But there's a couple in Flora. I don't have as many pages just numbered or anything in this one because I just got this book. So another woman in water. She seems to be part of the pond. And this person here, I don't know if it's a woman or a man or neither, but it looks like they are some sort of a watery creature again with lily pads on their head. There's actually a mermaid page in Kingdom of Curious Creatures, and it is cat mermaids again, and it's a 2-page, and I really do like this one. So maybe this will be one that I color. That looks like a commitment. Mythographic Wanderlust. There's a mermaid on the front of the ship here. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's just marking a page that I've already colored. So that's the only other page oh no, I guess I've colored a couple pages in here now. Yeah. You'll get to see the finished page later. I mark a lot of stuff and then I don't actually end up doing anything with it. But I think that there's a couple in this one. This is Frozen Fantasies. And this is a mermaid here. And oh, no, I must have just wanted to color that one. No mermaid. Then I have some of the Kirby books, but 3 of them, and 2 of the 3 have mermaids. So there are mermaids on the Nautilus pages. A bunch of them. And let's looks like there were a couple pages in Mythic World. Now these aren't exactly mermaids, but they are human-like creatures that live in the water. I forget what these guys were called. It's here. 2-page. Oh, it's Finfolk. So, yeah, they're shape-shifting creatures that emerge from the sea. So, and they abduct humans. Really, mermaids are not like a kind creature in myth. Even in The Little Mermaid, the story is much darker than what Disney made out for us. That's not the story. The Disney story isn't the one that I learned as a kid. And then there's this one here, and I remember seeing her. I don't remember, but she really is a mermaid. So I have 2 out of that book. And then I've not colored anything here either. Actually, I've not colored anything in Mythic World. I'm in the process of coloring one in Worlds Within Worlds. But as far as like buying a bunch of coloring books goes, I'm kind of new to it. So I have this one, Elves, Gnomes, and Other Little People. And these guys here are mermaid-like. They have the lower body of a fish, and they're water sprites. So I would count them. And I actually think this one would be a lot of fun. There's also a Thumbelina page in here that I really want to color too. And then I have the last 3 books are Coloring Haven books. And so here is Sarah Flood with a infant mermaid. So she's at the ocean. And here is a mermaid at summer solstice. So if I don't get to this one in May, maybe I should do it in June for summer solstice, since this is specifically about summer solstice. So that's in Wildwood Witches. And then there's quite a few in the Elements special in the water area. So, there's that goat fish guy. I'm sure I'm supposed to know what kind of creature that is, but I don't. And then we have this mermaid with her wave friend and a merman. Maybe he's Triton since he has the fork. And then this mermaid who is cradling a skull. And then this mermaid here, she's a little sultry, also has a skull. Looks like she only has 3 fingers. Yeah, she must have been luring pirates to their death. And then there is a few pages with, like, here's the 4 ladies. So there's a mermaid there. And then I believe we also have the 4 men, and there's the merman there. So if I don't want to color just a mermaid, I can color the compilation kind of thing. And in Starry Night Special, there is the Little Mermaid here. So I have plenty of half fish, half human creatures to color over the days of May. And so, with the exception of maybe, well, I want to color something for Star Wars. I think that I will end up focusing on mermaids next month, so I could play along in MerMay. And I hope that if you have any of them, let me know, and maybe we'll color them together. I hope that you find some mermaid pictures that you want to color, and happy coloring!